You know, it's that guttural laugh that he does when he's really laughing, like in the Chupacabra video. It's just that, like, it's like a Beavis and Butthead. It's just such a little boy laugh. It's like, and so he starts bringing up his phone. And you guys know the movie Spaceballs? Yes. He starts pulling up pictures on his phone. Yeah, you're already there, aren't you? You're already there. Of Rick Moranis as Dark Helmet. So if you don't know what that visual is, later on just be like Rick Moranis, Spaceballs, Darth Helmet. The joke will sustain you for the rest of the day. But Jared keeps coming up to him and then, hey, props, get over here. We need help for Dave. And he's like showing me the picture of Rick Moranis' Dark Helmet. That's the helmet we need. Let's get that helmet. And it's literally a parody of Darth Vader's helmet, but like, it's like that big. So, yeah, that's my big head story.
Well, here's my thought that I had.
Right.
I think you're a very handsome man.
I think you're a very handsome man.
And it's good to know that a very large head can grow into a handsome man, because my son, who's 2, has a huge head. And when he started to walk, he didn't, that's exactly what it was. He really didn't walk. He ran before he walked because he was trying to catch up to his head.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's good to know that you can grow into it.
Well, yeah, I don't think I have. I'm still trying to catch up. I'm still trying to catch up to my head. I think there's still work in progress. Let's have a question for Jason. See what I did there? I'm like, yeah. I'm going to relax.
Did you see what they both did there? They were like, oh, no, my question was for you. I got in line an hour ago, and I had a question.
Okay. What, you did this an hour ago?
No, I'm saying that's what they were saying. When you were like, question for Jason, they were like, no, Oh, are you?
Perfect.
Look at that.
I have a question for both of you.
Great.
What's your favorite Broadway show and your favorite character of the Broadway show?
Oh, Broadway. Show and character of Broadway?
Unfortunately, it got canceled. I'd have to say Spider-Man. And my favorite character is Spider-Man. Someone asked a similar question yesterday, and we soon found out it was Rob and Brianna and myself, theater experts, and then me. So they both gave like awesome, poignant, really knowledgeable theater answers. And then I was like, well, there was the, and then Brianna answered it for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She was like, you don't have a deep bench when it comes to musical theater.
No.
Maybe you can help me out. I can't remember the character's name because it's an old school musical, but it's from Guys and Dolls. Who's the guy that sings Luck Be a Lady?
Isn't his name Guy?
Does anyone know Guys and Dolls? No, nothing. Do you know, like... Oh, Nathan Detroit, thank you. Nathan Detroit, exactly. But bravo to Nathan Detroit. I hope that was from your brain and not your phone. No judgment. But I just love... I got that Sinatra album when I was a kid of all of his covers of Broadway tunes. And Luck Be a Lady. They call you Lady Luck. And just like, and throwing the dice, just like, ja. So that's my favorite.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent question.
I want to sing with you. Why do I want to sing with you? You make me want to sing.
I'll sing.
No, we don't like to
sing. I actually, do we have the mic stand by chance anywhere?
Would you mind if we just maybe tried something out? I don't know.
I would love
Should we do that? No. I don't know. I'm trying to filter. I just feel like I'm boring you with
You are not boring
catch
anyone.
stories.
But I am happy that you asked the question because I was in the green room just minutes ago, thank you very much, learning, trying to learn a new song. I don't know if you guys, sometimes when I'm gone, I miss out on like the new song and the new popular whatever. So I try to stay up with it, and I was on YouTube and there's a new song taking the world by storm, like crazy. And it's awesome.
Really? Like it's just like
it might be my favorite song.
Like a new meme?
I kind of wanted to do my own version of it a little bit, you know? Because I
Like a little cover of it?
Yeah.
Did you do it last night at the concert? Hey, who went to his concert, by the way, last night? Did he kick ass?
Thank you, guys.
Did he kick ass? This guy is the best guy, by the way. Like, seriously, you know, you see us sort of performing as like, we just met 2 days ago, and I just want a little bit of gratitude, just so they know, like, that it's not all phony baloney Hollywood stuff. Sweetest, kindest, most inviting guy, because I'm so new at this whole convention thing, and to have people who know how to do it and welcome me in, so a shout out to my man Jason.
Thank you. I had your cash in the green room. That was exactly what I asked you to say.
Slipping into my bag, brother.
Yeah, so this song, I didn't even know who wrote it. I just heard it, and I was like, I have to sing it. Bacon, bacon. Have you heard it? You have heard it. It's all the way. My producer buddy in LA said that to me, and he was like, dude, you have to listen to this. You have to cover it. It's the next hit.
This is Inception at the highest level. We made this song up yesterday together. This is my song in part because of my conversation with this audience. That's my song. That's my jingle. I'm Captain Jingles.
Lies. You did not write Making Bacon.
We're singing the song. Let's break it down. Let's do the remix. Are you going up? I'm going up. That's a little. Okay, hold on. This is a little rhythm. What about? Making bacon, 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 making
I did not know that I would get to sing with 3 of my musical heroes this weekend. Rob Benedict, Reeve Carney, and the writer of Making Bacon. So, follow your dreams. They do come true, ladies and gentlemen.
And keep making bacon. It's a good lesson for life. Can we record that when we get back to LA?
Without a doubt.
Okay. I smell bonus track. Thank you, Internet. That's my line now. It's just like, thank you, Internet.
I smell supernatural soundtrack. Really.
Yeah.
It's like a really slow-mo, and like climactic scene.
Yeah, totally.
Killing or saving.
Yeah, exactly.
someone.
Like slow motion. Like you sing it. I'll just do a little bit.
Making bacon. That actually made me kind of emotional.
Exactly. As it should. Because making bacon in that scenario means murder.
Doesn't it always?
Ouch. Let's take a question.
Because it's a cake.
Don't.
Because you had to kill a pig. Because bacon is from a pig.
Your science is sound, sir. You are a man of science, and I respect that about you.
Don't you love it when you tell a joke that it doesn't really land the way you want it to land, and you just keep hitting it.
That's what you gotta do
It's
sometimes.
gonna happen.
You know, like if you don't crest, you just do this sort of Family Guy methodology, which is just like hammering him into the ground with repetition.
Absolutely.
It's like, I will force this to be funny.
You will laugh at this joke.
Just from sheer exhaustion of me keep telling the punchline. Sorry, we're like, hey, let's talk about comedy theory.
There's people here. Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Great, thanks. It's my first con, so.
Welcome. It's my second-ish.
So I have a question for you guys. Since it's day 3 and we all know each other, sort of, what is your most memorable thing so far?
At this particular convention?
Yes.
I mean, I think you just saw it.
Yeah, it's kind of epic.
Making bacon.
The Megan Bacon song?
Yeah.
I've had so many memories from this weekend that were completely washed away from what I did last night. Like, just something about last night's party dropped memories for me.
Yeah.
But
not only last night's memories, but memories from other days of the week are
right.
just also gone.
so before you came, so before you came out, this is like how vulnerable I am this morning, like in a great way. The question was asked: if you could be a fly on the wall at any time and place, where would you be? And I didn't pick history. I didn't pick this wonderful, like, dinosaurs. I could have been like hung with the dinosaurs. I literally said, I'd like to witness my own birth.
That's good.
No, it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird answer.
There's
But
an aspect of that that could be considered weird, but I know what you mean.
But my
Yeah,
an
I get it.
It's like, seriously, like, people were like, here's my therapy card.
Do you know what I thought you were going to say?
What?
I thought you were going to say, if I could be a fly on the wall last night, because I have no earthly idea what happened. And I'd just love to know.
Yeah, the restaurant was amazing. But, I mean, honestly, it's like, people ask me my favorite, like, role or favorite scene and all this. I always have a problem with favorites. I don't hate the favorite question. I understand why people ask it, but it's like, I want it all. Everything's my favorite. You know, it's been nothing but amazing connections and memories and pink tutus, and yeah, that happened. That happened.
I approve.
Yeah, and making bacon with Jason Mann, like, you know what I mean? Like, every moment, I'm trying to be so present for each thing that is happening, because I just know that I'm like filling up on these incredible experiences. So it's like, I could never pick one. So the whole weekend is going to be just one amazing memory, and that's because of all of you. So thank you.
Way to bring it home.
See what I did?
Way to bring it home.
Back to them. And I need it. That's not baloney. I said it, baloney. Is baloney a form of bacon? Bacon, baloney. No, it's not as good.
And Mark, that's why he's a genius. He knew, not bologna, bacon. Hi.
Hi, Jason.
How are you?
How are you guys?
Really good. I mean, good.
Well, see, you're more adult than us last night.
I just had to work. That's all.
Just that.
Yeah.
Okay, my question is actually for David. I'm the one who gave you the JIB8 catch.
Oh, yes, thank you so much. It's hard to see. There you go. I can see you now. Thank you for that beautiful piece of art. Can we just give a round of applause just for all the artists and people who draw and paint? Oh my goodness. I used to draw and paint. Oh, I still draw and paint, not as much anymore, when I studied architecture. So to get that gift as well of just all the artists and creators that are inspired by the show and make their own stuff, unbelievable, you guys. It's so fantastic. So she did this really cool mashup of Ketch as a Jedi Knight. If Ketch could have a lightsaber. And I was like, she knew I was a Star Wars nerd, so. Hey, give it a round of applause for her. It's fantastic. And your question is?
Yes. I want to ask if you have any specific inspiration for Arthur Ketch, especially for the accent.
Yeah, I did.
Please answer it in catch accent. Could you do it, please?
Oh, you need to do speaker's catch. I can speaker's catch. So, one of the things that I studied was one of the biggest influences. Originally, catch was sort of going to be an East End brawler, right? More like Mick Davies. And when I first went in the audition, I was wearing a leather jacket, right? Oi! And I was all scruffy kind of like this, right? It's like, hey, yeah, Summer Dane, what you like? What you want? You want to join us? Well, fucking kill you, I will. That's what I'll do. And they're like, no, that's not catch. But we sort of understand a little bit about you. Then they asked me to do a voiceover audition with various standard, what's called received pronunciation British accents. And then one was very too posh. It was like, it was not quite, really yards and all that. Sort of, I just sort of was looking at Peter Cushing. What are you looking at?
Sorry, I was just...
What happened?
She was coughing and I was being mean. I was saying, stop it. She was trying not to make noise and really trying to be quiet. And I was just, sorry. I hope you're okay. Okay.
So I did that, and then we sort of dialed it down, and then half of my family is British, and my dad's Welsh, and half of my family is from the UK, lives in London, and all that stuff. And I have this Uncle Dave, who is almost a parody of a posh Englishman. He went to public school, and he's lovely, but he's very English, like that last 3% of actual Englishmen who speak in a very posh, proper nation. So it's all like, yes, right, good, yeah, it's quite. Yeah, how are you? It's very nice to meet you. Hello. And then, so what I tried to do was lower it in my voice and make it a bit thing, and then sometimes you'd be up and hello, charm offensive, and other times you're like, hello, Mary. And then I also fused my Uncle Dave, and they said, I think what we want with Catch, we want the James Bond of Supernatural. And when I went into my final audition, right before I went into the door, I thought of Roger Moore's James Bond. So Roger Moore has this very specific sort of received, this dialed down, almost Americanized, what's called a received pronunciation. And just before I went into the room for my final audition, this is audition number 4, I went in and I just said to myself, Bond. James Bond. And I walked in. And
shot everyone in the room.
That's right. I was like, you give me this job. Choice, but you will give me this job. I'm Cat's mother. Giddy up. So that's how Catch was sort of born.
That was awesome.
Thanks. What, be killing people? For
No, the
job?
accents. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Well, there you have it. There's the genesis.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I have a confession for you. I got tired of doing these conventions and not being up to date on the show. I really enjoy the show, but I'm really busy and I hate watching stuff out of order, right? So,
Yeah, and to be fair, like, Gil and I were talking about this. If you're in show business and you're on the road, like, how much media do you get to see anyways? Like,
Right.
It's like you just get snippets. It's really hard just when
To
you're
sit down
working,
and watch
just sit down and watch stuff.
300 episodes.
Exactly right.
But when I did the last album that I had a bunch of like just busy work to do. I had a bunch of like labels and stuff, envelope stuffing or whatever. And this was last year, I think. And so I just Netflixed it, and that was what I watched while I was doing my busy work. And so I got totally caught up.
You're 12 seasons up to date,
Well,
except this season.
So I got totally caught up, and I was so excited about it because I know everybody's character, I know what they've been doing on the show, I know who's dead, I know who's alive, I know all that stuff. I just haven't seen this last season. It's the only season I haven't seen, but there's not going to be a bunch of people from the new season, right? Because I know everybody's everything from the last 12, 11 seasons, so I'm totally up to date. And then you guys show up, and I'm like back to square one.
You're like, who are these blokes? With their silly accents.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Accents.
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm done. They just pulled me off. They said, David, it's time for you to go lie down and have a nap. I have other jobs to do. So it's our last chat together, and before I just leave, I know I'm tired, and you've heard it from me a million times. I am so in love and feel your kindness and joy, and it has filled my heart 1,000-fold. So I thank you for your support and being interested. Thank you so much. We'll see you out there. Sign pictures. Mwah. Mwah.